Hello everyone, we are here with the Clash of Wills fight. Just going to do level 99 no modifiers clear. A couple of important things. So the boss, every odd turn will dispel its debuffs before attacking, which makes the first turn especially painful. But pretty much every odd turn it's going to be painful unless we interrupt it. The boss does 2 turns melee, 2 turns magic, and just repeats that. If we use just a physical tank, we can go for a 4-turn kill by pushing a threshold on turn 3. And that's pretty much the strat that I'm going to be going with. And it's going to be a modified version of that for scoring as I work for that. Provoke seems to be pretty much useless here as well. All the single target attacks seem to just hit certain stats, highest mana, highest health, etc. So Provoke seems to mean nothing. You do need a good melee cover though, and lots of mitigations. So it's weakest to Earth. We're doing an Earth-based team. So first up is Kresnik. Now he's going to start in shift form. We have both forms geared the same. Made sure that he is our highest mana. This way he's going to eat the mana drain for us. So we gave him the hairpin and 3 stars to reduce mana cost upgrade package to fill mana at the start of the turn, as well as Philosopher's Stone Seeker. He's got stuff just to boost his mana to make sure he is the top mana. And shift is exactly the same gear. Napi in the base form has the crown, just a morale fill really there. Philosopher's Stone Seeker. And shift, we get him set up for chain damage. We still had extra room for the Stone Seekers, so we have that, trying to fill morale as much as we can. So we got 300 Beast, 300 Dragon. King Bahimi, just a bunch of health and defense. We do have Mechanical Heart so that he'll heal himself up. And then we have a little bit on the Earth Resist. Only got him to 230, but it should be good enough. It's definitely good enough for just clearing 99. It should be good when we hit the modifiers. And then shift form, we got the exact same gear on him. And just note that he has Golem, and my Golem has both of the plus 10, so it gives 70 Earth Resist instead of 50. Then we're using Bulwark. Now we need somebody to give high physical mitigation. So for this slot, essentially we could use Shadow Lord, Bulwark. We could technically have someone summon Golem as well. But we're going to use Bulwark because I want to try to fill morale as much as we can. So base, double conductors, Galbana Lilies, the Kero Mug, just as much auto casting as we can. Call the Wild, Philosopher's Stone. And then in shift, we still have the Philosopher's Stone, the Lilies, and then we just give them a Fist and a bunch of Spirit and a tiny bit of Killer. So we got a whole 75 Beast, no Dragon there. Cacteria is our Breaker Chainer. So in the base, we have the Dragon's Breast, the Lilies, Stone Seeker, and a ton of LB fill. So in the base form, we're actually maxed out on rate boost and crystals per turn. And shift is just magic and killers. $275 Beast and $225 Dragon. Carton in the base form. We gave him Pure Lotus, ran out of Philosopher's Stones. Let him keep some attack and some killers. So he's got 300 Beast and 125 Dragon in the base form. Shift, we're focused on his Frenzy. $300 Beast, $250 Dragon. Alright, let's jump into the fight. Alright, bunch of auto casting to happen. Alright, Kresnik. We're going to stimulate just for the biggest morale fill there. Bahimi. We're going to cover. We need to do his Magnus. And then we're also going to do King's Barrier for elemental resist and a morale boost there. Cacteria, we're going to Hollow Desert for the Earth Imbue, Teamwork for the Earth buff, and then Resolve for the LB fill rate. Bulwark. So we need to do the base Magnus on Bohemi for the 85% physical mitigation, and then we're going to boogie to make everybody counter. So that should help fill in the limits for turn 2. And Carton, on this first turn, we can Curse Gift and just double Shrouded Judgment just to give him his attack buff now. Napi on the first turn. So we're going to do his Magnus. We can actually double cast it. So we're going to do that. That's going to instantly fill his limit. And then we're going to do I'll Protect You, and that is going to give us Beast and Dragon mitigation 30%. So that's going to help out Bohemi survive as well. Alright, so the most pain is right now, because no breaks on the boss, but see, we're taking less than 300 hits, so we're perfectly fine. Now, a couple of breaks did happen, because we didn't have break resist up yet. It's fine, it only lasts a turn. Alright, now all the auto casting after the counters. Alright, Kresnik again is just going to stimulate. It's just the highest morale fill, and we need to fill as much as we can, as fast as we can. Bulwark. We're going to morale fill with Chirrup. And then we are going to Bulwark's Theme. Now, turn 2 is actually safe to use limits. So we're going to shift Carton. And we're going to use his limit for a modifier. We're going to shift Napi and use her limit to boost herself. Cacteria is going to do base limit for the 35 Fist in Peril and the 135 Earth in Peril. King Bohemi, now we're going to Quake Aura just to get us a little starter boost, because Cacteria's Imbue did not boost Earth at all. Quake Aura is going to do 20% boost to the team. We need to Kingdom's Mantle to stop any more breaks from happening. And then we can just no need for armor. The third cast on him at the moment doesn't really matter. Yeah, with the breaks in there, less than 100 on the hits for the most part. Alright, let all the auto casting happen. Alright, Kresnik again, we're just going to stimulate, just trying to get the morale as high as we can. Cacteria is now going to shift. So we are going to Drought, that's her big Earth boost for herself, her killer for Beast. And then we're going to do 89 defense break, 89 spirit break. So her limit did 87, we're just boosting the breaks a tiny bit. So now Napi, we are going to Ready to Rock. That's going to be 30% Earth boost to the party. Clobber just gives herself a bit of a attack boost, and then end with Barrage. Bohemia needs to shift so that we have a SR chaining partner. Bulwark, we're going to stay shifted, and we're just going to do the non-LB using bolting move. And Carton is going to Frenzy. So we should push the threshold this turn. Oh yeah, we still got extra damage there. So, morale's still low. Something I'm going to have to figure out for the actual score runs. But for just clearing level 99, nice and easy. So, because we pushed the threshold, we didn't get any magic attacks. It was all hybrid. It didn't do too much damage overall. So turn 4 is essentially our kill turn. So we didn't quite get our attack and magic buff. Could do the defense buff. So everybody should just have elemental debuffs. No actual breaks. And pretty much everybody has at least 300 buff to what they need. So Napi, triple barrage, which is fully powered up. Bohemia just needs to be SR chaining partner. Cacteria, Desert's Fury. Carton's gonna frenzy again. And Bulwark, we're gonna do the bigger move that uses LB. So this is gonna finish the boss off. So Napi and Carton pretty much tied. I mean, Napi's got both killers, and LB gives 150 buff to both killers, so Napi's a pretty good damage choice here. Figuring out how to tank without having the extra bulwark mitigations, or finding a way to raise morale faster is going to be the trick for a good score. But for just a plain level 99 clear, just to get all the rewards, that's a good way to do it. And Ascension Pearls. Need the red pearls. Okay, so that's pretty much just a straight level 99 clear. So, went over pretty much all the information that's really critical. If you want to go past 4 turns, turn 3 and 4, you need some kind of magic cover. If you have Maeve, you can probably do it with a single tank. Otherwise, you're going to need 2 tanks and a lot of resist. It just seemed like too much of a pain. So for now, I'm going to focus on 4 turn kills, and we'll see how that goes. But we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.